Hi and welcome back to my channel Key to the World. Now, after spending a long time in Hoi An, which was an amazing place but very busy, I really wanted to visit a place of Vietnam that's maybe a little bit less explored. So let's go and explore the region of Quy Nhon together with me. Now, the reason we want to come to this region of Vietnam was this little fishing village called Nhơn Hải. I'm sorry for my pronunciations already throughout this whole video probably. We took about half an hour to get there from Quy Nhon bus station by car. The village is home to a traditional Vietnamese fishing community, and you immediately felt surrounded by a sense of tranquility, while you still felt a lively energy at the same time. Now, the main reason we wanted to go there was because of the stunning coastline with the most clear water I've seen in Vietnam. Now, we heard this place could actually get pretty busy in summer with local tourists, but being there at the end of March, we barely saw any tourists, local or international. Now, the village itself is really small, and within an hour of walking, you've basically seen all of it. But I would still suggest you to take your time and stay here at least for one night, instead of making a day trip from Quy Nhon. Experience the sunrise and early morning, relax and watch the local life, have some local food and enjoy the beach, and stay for sunset, of course. Now, one thing you really need to do while being here is go to the little island right in front of the beach. Ask one of the local fishermen to take you there and back, and make sure to ask for the price up front. The island is perfect to relax and snorkel a bit, and if you've seen my beach vlog where I made a day trip to Champa Island as well, you know that the snorkeling there wasn't much special, but here however the visibility was much better and I saw a lot more colorful fish. Now it's time to show you some of the capital of this region, Quy Nhon. We were actually doubting to stay here because online we didn't find that much information about what to do here, but we still wanted to experience the city for ourselves. And we were pretty pleasantly surprised actually. The city had a more relaxed feel than we expected, but the tons of scooters always stay present, of course. But before we are going to explore more, it's time for some lunch. Now, the place I'm about to take you guys was so good that we ate here breakfast, lunch and dinner and almost contemplated to stay longer for. So we are currently at a vegan spot where you can choose your own, you can make your own plate. It really reminds me of the tacos in the Netherlands actually. So it gives a homey vibe, which I like. And basically you get rice and you can choose your own vegetables with it. They have a lot of meat replacements as well. And it's only 25,000 dong, which is less than €1, less than $1. So it's really cheap. You get the food, you get a soup with it, and you can just drink some tea for free. So watch me eat. And it's really good, by the way. It's really good. It's one of the best places I ate so far in Vietnam. And it looks really simple, but the flavors are just so good. Because we ate here before. Let me tell you, the first day they had zucchini. That stuff was fire. I mean, all of it is very good, but that was... Shut the f*** up! Okay, but now it's really time to see some of the highlights of the city. So let me take you to the Tháp Đôi towers. Quy Nhon is actually home to a lot of temples dating back to the ancient kingdom of Champa, most of them stemming from the 11th century. The Cham people are an indigenous people who ruled this area of Vietnam at the time, and this is why you can still find multiple original and well-preserved Cham towers even in the heart of the city. Now that was beautiful, but today is hot as hell. So it's really time for some refreshments. If you see my previous video, you know I got a thing for aesthetic cafes and some fruity ass drinks. So that's exactly what we are going to find. So if you guys see my last video, you know I could not go to this city without visiting at least a couple of cafes. So I've been here yesterday and they had the best juice. They had a passion fruit mulberry juice and it literally tasted like a melted sorbet. So I had to get here again and show this drink to you guys. And you know, luckily the cafe is completely empty because I'm having a hard time filming myself in public. But it's completely empty and today is super hot, but I got out here in the sun just for you guys. Just for you. Alright. If you thought one drink to mess up my blood sugar was enough, think again. Now that it cooled down a bit, one of the best things to do is walk along the beach and watch everybody enjoying the sea. Now the water is definitely not as crystal clear as the water at Nhơn Hải, but it had a really nice temperature to swim in, so I definitely enjoyed it very much. Now from Quy Nhon there are multiple day trips you can make. For instance, there are some really beautiful beaches nearby, or you could visit more of the Champa temples. But we chose to go to Nhơn Lý, where you can find the pause. So I looked up how to pronounce this. It sounds something like Euze. I will spell it out for you on the screen though. I apologize once again for all my pronunciations, but I always try to look up how to pronounce things and I never get it right, but I try. So anyways, we went there to go to the coastal walking path to see some of the rugged cliffs this region has to offer. To enter the coastal walking path, you pay a fee of 25,000 dong per person, which is again less than €1. The trail isn't very long, but will provide you with stunning views. Right next to the walking trail, there's also a temple complex, which we quickly visited because we wanted to be in time to see the sunset from the cliffs on the other side of the village. You could tell they worked really hard on trying to make the village itself a tourist attraction as well. But I have to admit, it did feel a bit like the glory days had passed, but maybe we just didn't come in the right season. But still, a lot of the buildings seemed neglected or even seemed like they have been empty for years already. When we arrived at the other beach, the sun already started to set, so we rushed up the cliffs to get the best view and we didn't get disappointed. Actually, I forgot to film this shot and we're leaving and we gotta hurry up. Do it.